number one, we have to start being honest about what the problem really is. Fire insurance is strictly 100% the cause of the state. The state has done that because of regulation. For the last 5 years minimum, all of those insurance companies told Newsom and the legislature that if you don't fix your bad policies concerning wildfire management, we are going to have to leave the state. We're going to have to pull out because you are going to lose cities, and we can't afford to insure that. We can't afford to lose the Palisades. So what did they do? 3 weeks before that fire, and it's coincidence. It was not, this was 5 years in the making, and then they pulled the plug and they all left. Those people lost their insurance. Some of them didn't even know it. And then you have the fire that actually takes out a city, and none of them have insurance. But that was the government's fault. That was mismanagement of our forests. It was mismanagement of the hills around our cities that surround us. And for decades, the fire department has been begging to be able to do burns in the off season, to do controlled burns so they can get rid of some of that fuel, so they can build a barrier, a defensible barrier around these populated areas. And the state wouldn't allow them to do it because of activists, because of CEQA, because the Environmental Quality Act of California, California Environmental Quality Act, because of the Coastal Commission, because of activists that care more about a weed who cares about a weed? I hope weeds go extinct, but they want that extinct weed. They want to prevent it from going extinct, but they don't care that the city burned down because of it. Right. And the fire department has been begging to make that change, to be able to do that mitigation, those mitigation efforts, so those fires don't get so big. And Newsom and the legislature refused to do it. So we have to change those regulations. With those regulations changed, and with that work done, they will come back. The problem is that's not going to be quick, because not only do I have to change the regulations, but then we have to pump up CAL FIRE with the ability and the resources to do all of that mitigation work. Then when the mitigation work is done, and only then will the insurance companies come back in and say, okay, now we can legitimately insure all of these buildings, and if there is a disaster, we can take care of it. That's what has to happen. So the homeowners insurance is going to be probably the most difficult thing to do, because that's going to actually take probably a couple of years to manage on the positive side, where we can get them all back. Now, there are some things that we can do to force them into it.